Welcome to the Intuitive Messenger channel. They call me Mitchell, and this is your energy forecast and intuitive message for today, Saturday the 22nd of August, and Sunday the 23rd of August, all in 2015 as always. Thank you so much. That's Tiffany coughing. It's okay, honey. It's okay. I know you're excited. Anyway, her little small dogs, their trait collapses a little bit, and sometimes they can do steroids, but we're not going to do that for her. It's just gotten a little worse, but we're exercising her to drop a little bit of weight, which should improve that because she hadn't been doing it before. So there's your message. No, so here's your message. Sometimes relationships just run out of gas, and it's okay to leave them on the side of the road and just walk away rather than beg, borrow, and steal for money to continue a trip that only leads to a cul-de-sac of uncertainty, pain, heartache, anguish, and frustration. Yes, Spirit dropped that in my head this morning. So sometimes it's okay just to walk away from relationships. And the reason that probably got dropped in my head is as I was doing my walk this morning for exercise, I saw like a car probably about a block and a half up from me, and I was minding my own business, and I just heard him scream, "Nice knowing you, have a good life, see you never." And he pulled forward like a couple feet, and then he stopped, and then he flipped the girl off, and I think he like busted his hand against his own window. I assume it was a girl. I never saw who he was yelling at, but I just thought, man, sometimes people have to burn down the bridge or the relationship in order to walk away. It's almost like it's easier for them to walk away from it when they're mad and angry rather than just, you know what, it ended. I'm hurt, I'm sorrowful, whatever. So it just depends on how people's personality, is. So as I was thinking about that, Spirit just dropped that into my head. So sometimes it's good just to walk away when the contract runs out, when the relationship runs out of gas. Just a hug and a kiss. Thank you. It was good. I mean, there are people who I know watch me religiously for a year or two, and then all of a sudden one day they're just like, I'm not feeling it anymore. You know what? That means you got everything you needed from me as a teacher. You're ready to move on. You've shifted, you've changed, or I've shifted and changed and no longer serve you. That's okay, because as you move out, someone moves in, and hopefully what I do, continues to grow and serve more and more people. But it's like I'll read an author's books, and all of a sudden I don't read them anywhere anymore. And I'm fine unless they come up with something new. Like Wayne Dyer, I read a ton of his books, and then for like a year, 2 or 3, I didn't read anything. And then all of a sudden he came out with Promises or Wishes Fulfilled or something, and I was like, I have to grab this. And that's when he finally started talking more metaphysical, orbs, healing from John of God. His whole kind of thought process shifted. And he went through his own kind of dark night with his illness, not diabetes, I forget what it is. Anyway, so getting off track here. So sometimes relationships end. Move on. I give you permission to move on. So cards for today. I'm going to talk about the cards and go back with the numbers. It's been kind of interesting how that's worked. So for today, the 22nd, I pulled the Garden card. So this is very interesting because this is about parties, get-togethers. I'm going to a pool party today. I'm very excited that I get to go. And also with the Garden card is going to be the Devil card. So this is about fear, being trapped, stuck in place. I know it's a pool party, so that means my shirt has to come off. So my devil might come out and think, oh, I'm fearful, I'm scared of being in this party, stuck in old patterns in the past. Now we look at the numbers for today. Today is a 22, so I have that energy to be this master builder, this visionary, with this garden, with this devil, fearful, stuck in place, addiction, trapped kind of energy. Also the numbers that resonate and work with today, 22 boils down to 4. 4 is very solid building formation. I have that energy to work with today. And then also all the numbers add up to 20, which is Judgment card, being freed from the things that are holding you back. So I've got that energy of being freed from things along with this devil energy here, being stuck and trapped in place, kind of conflicting each other. But the beautiful thing is all those numbers add up again to 20, but that's 2. 2 is cooperation, feminine energy, harmony, unity. So I have a lot of conflicting energies today working with me, but I can pick and choose what I want. So I'm choosing to be solid, to being free from the things that are holding me back for today. And you can as well. So look for those invitations, garden parties, graduations, whatever. And then look where you might be fearful, stuck in place, trapped, addicted, or obsessed with something. Tomorrow, the lenormand for tomorrow is going to be the Man card. So if you are a man, this is about you. If you have a man in your life, this may be about that man in your life. Along with that Man card is Queen of Wands. So this could absolutely be like me and my alter ego, because the Queen of Wands, very fiery, Leo personality. That's what I am, Sagittarius, Aries personality. This could also be me and working with someone who is very fiery in personality. Tomorrow's number is 23. 23 boils down to 5. 5 is change, transformation. It's the faith card, spirituality. That's that Queen of Wands kind of energy. All the numbers add up to 21. That's the World card, ending things off. So tomorrow there may be endings like we talked about today. But 21 boils down to 3. 3 is the Empress, birth, beginning, starts, Mother Earth energy. So looking at tomorrow, there's a man, there's a woman. It could be the same person, just a different aspect, because for me that is another aspect of me. Tomorrow I'll be working my Queen of Wands energy. So there you have it. So thank you so much for watching, and check out my website, intuitivemitchell.com. I literally, per Spirit's request, I went through all of my spreads that I deliver back via YouTube and slashed them up to 40%, 45%. I know one of them was 45%. There's only like 1 or 2 that I didn't cut prices, but like the other 35, I did. So if you've been thinking about getting a reading delivered back to you via YouTube, go there, check it out. The prices are quite low as compared to what they were. And if you ever want a reading, but on the phone time, you just purchase a phone, Skype, FaceTime session, and we can do any of those readings. We can probably do 2 or 3 in that time frame, because usually I can get about one of those readings in 10 minutes, and a 30-minute session could get you about 3 of those if you want. So thank you. Namaste. Have an amazing day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.